Hello guys, and welcome back to another week here on the Banjo Addict. I am playing the banjo. It's nice and fall now. The weather has changed and I am so excited. This is my favorite time of year, and I hope everybody else is enjoying this time of year. It's been safe and healthy. I wish you all nothing but the best, but this is my favorite time of year. I can't wait for when the leaves start turning and falling, and leaves on the ground, and the colors start changing, and the temperature, drops. It's cooler in the morning and it kind of gets bearable, midday. Oh, this is the best time of the year to me. Love it. But beautiful time to sit and play little banjo. So what I'm gonna do this week, guys, I was going to go through a whole video on changing my strings on my banjo, and I don't think I'm gonna go through like every little step of changing the strings. There's a lot of people that done videos on changing strings on their banjo that has done a better job explaining it than I ever even imagined I could. So there's other videos out there. One of my favorites, and he just put out a video 4 or 5 days ago or a week ago or something like that. Jim Pankey, if you look him up on YouTube, excellent YouTube page. And he does a lot of songs on there and a lot of tutorials, and he goes to a lot of festivals and stuff. It's a really good YouTube page, so you should check him out. But with that being said, I'm going to change the strings on the banjo. We're going to play it here for a minute first and see what it sounds like, and then we're going to tune it up and play it, see what it sounds like, and then we're going to change strings and then play it again. Hopefully, for the sake of this video, we can tell a difference. But the strings I've got on here now, I can tell they're already turning black. You can see the corrosion where I play them at. They're turning black. I try to keep a polisher on them. Every time I get through playing, I'll polish them and clean them. It takes the oil and stuff off the strings. But I haven't on this in a while. My 5-string I have, but this one I haven't really. I hadn't really. I've been practicing more than I've been worried about the strings. But after my buddy told me that here a couple weeks ago, I thought, you know what? Let's change this thing out and see what we can do. So, for first things first, let's tune this thing up right quick. There we go. Double C tuning is what I'm tuning it in for this. There's a good base point of starting on what the banjo sounds like, and I'm thinking I'm going to cut that into the other one hopefully later and see if there is a major difference in this. Hoping there's a difference, but a noticeable difference. I'm sure I will hear it on my end. Something too, guys, I want to say is, and 90% of the people probably know this, or this is actually common sense to a lot of people, but I'm just going to let you know, if you ever change your banjo strings, pick one string at a time, like this one right here, and cut it, or of course you loosen it and you cut it, and then put that new string back in. And then go to the next one, loosen it, cut it, and then put that string back in. Loosen the next one, cut it, put that. Me being the dummy that I am, when I first started learning to play banjo, I was going to change my strings for the very first time ever, and I just went, cut them all at once, just cut them all off. I lost my bridge placement drum here. I lost the bridge placement, so it took me forever to get it put back right. Right and left and front to back and all that stuff. It's a major headache. So just so you know, when you change your strings on a banjo, one at a time, replace it. Next one, replace it. Next one, replace it. If you don't want to lose the placement of your bridge. If it's set on there and like you've had it tuned by a professional shop or something, and they tune it and they set your bridge, you want that bridge to stay there. And sometimes I'll take a small pencil and just put me a little mark on it to where I know where this thing sits at. You can also do that as well, but it's just easier, just cut one at a time and replace it. So I'm gonna replace these right quick and I'll be right back. All right guys, we got the strings changed finally. We're gonna see if this thing sounds any better. We got it all tuned up. The worst thing about, the worst thing, but when you tune your strings, it takes a while for the strings to kind of settle in on a banjo. So you got to kind of play it and then tune it and play it and tune it and play it and tune it. So I haven't done that. It's going to take some playing and breaking the strings in for them to really get settled in for the tuning wise. But for what we're doing here, I think this will be well enough. So let's see if this sounds any different. I think it does. I can tell it on my end. I hope the camera picks it up as well. But it sounds a lot brighter, a lot crisper. It's got more of a bell ring to it than the old dead drone those old strings had. Well, good. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in this week and watching the video. I hope this was helpful for anybody out there who is interested in this. But strings do make a difference. And I hope this comes through on the camera because I can tell a huge difference on my end, guys. All I can say is, guys, have a great week and keep on picking.